Charlie, how you doing, man? What's going
Oh,
on?
Julian, man, I thought you didn't answer. What are you up to?
Not much. Just got done with class. About to get a coffee. Need some caffeine, you know.
Awesome, awesome. Would you mind if I joined you and maybe catch up, see how school's going?
Sure, I have a few minutes. We can talk. I'll be at Cafe Auberge.
I'll see you in 5.
All right. See you then.
Yep, bye. So Julian, man, I haven't seen you like all semester. What have you been up to?
Well, I mean, I've been studying, working, living the life.
Cooped up in the house, huh?
Well, more like the library. So I'm a junior now, so I got some pretty difficult classes. I'm a mathematics major.
Some
so,
300, 400 level.
Yeah, and they're getting a little bit grueling, but you know, I'm keeping on top of it. You know, between that and work, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, wow. So, what is the hardest part for you?
The fact that I'm a commuter and that takes about an hour or so out of my day. That can sort of, hinder my studies, but I've been able to balance it quite well.
How many credits are you taking?
12 right now.
12.
Yes.
You know, I have a hard time. I live right across the street. I have a hard time managing my studies. Most of the time, I'm just so busy keeping up with Game of Thrones or whatever that I can't even pick up a book.
Well, I know I've had a few shows that I used to like, but I had to taper off watching it as much. I mean, I still watch it, but I had to kind of put it to rest a little bit to get to my studies because that's the most important thing in our lives right now, you know?
How do you keep your act together?
A lot of people will keep planners and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I really like to make checklists. I like to stay productive. One thing that I noticed that keeps you unproductive is staying up late at night, studying into the dawn, and it gets you kind of tired, and it's an unhealthy lifestyle. So what I like to do is wake up early, get stuff done, be productive, you know. I mean, if you do that, then you're pretty well balanced.
But there's so many good TV shows on at like midnight. Like, how am I supposed to catch Tosh if I'm?
Well, now all the TVs have recording, so you can just record it and watch it when you have time.
TiVo, yeah, yeah. You sound like my mom.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound like you have a procrastination problem.
Right.
But what if somebody did have a problem like that? Some anonymous student. I'm just speaking for a friend, you understand?
Well, for a friend?
It's for a friend.
Okay.
It's not for me. I'm awesome.
I actually haven't always been at this point in my life, and I used to procrastinate, and so I know what it feels like, and I know how to get out of that type of situation. And well, you sort of have to just say, you have to set yourself straight. Say, I have to do this. If I want to be successful, then I gotta go forth, and I have to balance my life a little better.
Yeah, I came out of high school with a certain set of beliefs. I never had to study, never had to do any of that, but college is really different, obviously, as you know. So,
yeah.
I mean, any good, solid advice, for somebody who has that mindset, what would you suggest?
You have to break the mindset, first of all. In high school, there's really not a lot of work to do. Unfortunately, they kind of make it easy on you so that when you get to college, it kind of feels awkward, like you said, and you don't really know how to transition into that. But you basically have to manage your time very well. You have to put your priorities first, such as studying. If you work, you have to get your work done, get all your studies done, your reading done, and thereafter have fun, But you always have to make time for relaxation as well. You have to give yourself some time, some break time,
Right. I'm really struggling, especially in math.
That's my major.
Yeah,
so
well, yeah, I know. So, what are my resources here? Like, where can I go? What can I do?
Well, they have a tutoring center. I work for them still, but they have tutoring. They have walk-in tutoring, so you don't have to go to it by appointment. But you simply just walk in, say, hey, I need a tutor for this class or this class, and they'll give you one. And they're really, really skilled tutors as well. And also, for a lot of math classes, they have supplemental instruction, and that's actually my job.
I've heard about that.
Yes.
I have this ancient professor who's constantly telling me to stay for SI, stay for SI, but
yeah.
I guess probably I should.
Yeah, maybe if that seems like a priority to you, then do so.
It needs to be a priority.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking to me today, my friend.
You're welcome. Nice talking to you as well.
Coming to that kegger I'm throwing next week, huh?
No. Gotta stay on top of the studies.